Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today, we actually have something that I really wasn't prepared for. So you're most likely seeing it in your screen already, but this is crazy. Elon Musk promises Tesla will buy back Bitcoin in the future. As what just happened is literally crazy. Tesla apparently in their second quarter earnings call, said they sold 75% of their Bitcoin. Quick little reminder, I'm still holding, don't worry. And honestly, pretty weak on Elon Musk's part. If you start thinking about it, I'm a better holder than he is. And I guess he's kind of like a newbie investor as, well, he bought high, sold low. You know, it's a little classical rookie mistake. And I put up a meme right here as well. Elon Musk bought Bitcoin high, sold low, newbie investor. Having said that, guys, if you are enjoying these daily crypto videos and you want to help out, make sure you go to the description down below and make sure you press that like button. And also, if you're looking to trade, make sure you check out all the links down below for some crazy bonuses. Really, the bonuses can be pretty severe, so I honestly recommend you guys to go ahead and check it out. All right, so before we get into all the news for today, though, let's quickly do a little market overview as, they got themselves a little update, I guess, because as it currently stands, the crypto market is down about 2% over the last day, which is interesting because, well, when I took a look at the crypto market a couple of hours ago, Bitcoin was just surging like absolutely crazy. Ethereum is still doing fine, but even XRP was just going absolutely massive. Which is why when I'm looking at it like this, I'm a little bit confused as to why the prices are not a significant amount higher. One interesting thing I noted though was that BUSD was actually falling. Earlier, XRP actually overtook BUSD, but they're falling. I think it's interesting. They have not fallen in a very long time, and USDC is also having some trouble, while fun fact, USDT is acting quite perfectly. DAI is also away, but that's more often the case. In terms of structure, our earlier, defined structure still applies here with our major resistance for Bitcoin at, for XRP here at roughly around 37 point something cents. We got rejected in here over on the daily time frame. And as we said, guys, we want ourselves some confirmations. This is a nice little confirmation to have, but it's a stepping stone for the next one. And, well, yeah, it is the daily though, and in about, let's see here, about 1 hour, the daily is going to close, which is going to be pretty severely negatively. And afterwards, we'll have to kind of see what happens. But right now, as it currently stands, we got rejected at this resistance zone for XRP. So no official breakout just quite yet, even though things were looking quite good. However, potentially, if Bitcoin actually continues to go on with its rally, again, guys, you got to remember, we called out this bottom perfectly. It's really spot on. It's really kind of scary, mostly with the help of our Pi cycle bottom indicator. But honestly, if you just traded on these two things alone, the RSI being at oversold levels and the Pi cycle bottom, which I've been screaming on these videos time and time again, you would be in a very juicy amount of profit right now, specifically if it was leveraged like I usually do. Again, guys, I am not saying go open up a leverage account, go crazy. All I'm saying is that very often there are these moves which we know, all right? We do this so ridiculously often. We predict the proper moves when they're extremely obvious and you take them with both hands. Like this case, for example, it's a structure, and even though the bounce is quite likely, it doesn't mean anything just quite yet. It's just we're actually waiting for a move either to break towards the downside or towards the upside. And then we're going to make a decision. For example, break it towards the upside, okay, and then, for example, I might be looking for a quick little long position, for a pretty severe amount, you know, because it's a major structure that we are breaking then in that sense, right? And so forward and so on. But for what we saw right here, Bitcoin is breaking out. As it currently stands on the weekly, we are actually above the 200 weekly EMA, moving average as well, simple moving average. RSI is finally coming back into, neutral territory piece by piece, at least going out from oversold. Things are looking really good. That's all I have to say for you guys. Things are looking really good. Almost every single indicator has just showcased bottom, and well, the price is still looking that way as it currently stands. To move on with this news, though, I think it's actually quite obvious, to be honest. Elon Musk just sold 75% of their Bitcoin. They'll buy back later. They didn't sell any Dogecoin. After Tesla sold most of its Bitcoin, Elon Musk says he's open to buying more, though cryptocurrency is a sideshow. Fair enough. The company did not sell any Dogecoin, which I guess is nice for all my Dogecoin hodlers out there, which I think is also kind of funny. He's also promised that he will buy back Bitcoins at some point in the future. But here it says, we've converted approximately 75% of our Bitcoin into fiat. The maker of Model Y and Model 3 said in a press release, conversions in Q2 added to $936 million of cash to our balance sheet. Well, interesting. They have a good reason for it, though. Honestly, if you're a tech behemoth or basically a stock market behemoth like Tesla is, it is very important for you to have cash on hand when you're going into a recession. What he actually writes below here is it should be mentioned that the reason we sold a bunch of Bitcoin holdings is that we're uncertain as to when the stuff in would alleviate, Musk told analysts. I'm not going to read that out loud. Read it for yourself if you want. So it was important for us to maximize our cash positions, given the uncertainty of that stuff going on at some other part of Asia. All right, let's just put it like that. We are certainly open to increasing coin holdings in the future, so this should not be taken as some verdict on Bitcoin. It's just that we were concerned about overall liquidity for the company, given some stuff going on over in other parts of Asia. Is this a lie? I don't know. Honestly, he could just say whatever he wants. Let's keep it simple here. He can say absolutely anything and people will eat it up. This man is a beautiful marketer. You got to understand. Elon Musk is a very wealthy man. He's surely very innovative, and I guess a lot of people will aspire to be like him. Fair enough, right? Fair point. But we all got to give it to him. He's one hell of a marketer. He knows how to make some very stupid idea sound like the promised lands, basically. He's very good at convincing people about his own ideas and convincing people that there's something even deeper than what there might be, or something possible that never thought possible before. You guys understand what I'm trying to say, right? He looks at ththese things, he shares these things in a very agreeable light, I guess. Very often, at least, at that. And in a funny way, and he's good at marketing. Wow, it's really crazy. So then again, is it really him or is it his team after having a lot of money? That's hard to say. I like a lot of his videos, though. I like a lot of the stuff that he does. Good memes. Besides the point, though. Fear and greed index right now 31. Most likely this will flip in about an hour to a pretty significant verdict. There's actually also one thing that's very important. I have a pretty big video. There's a lot of actually stuff to cover, but I'm thinking maybe we'll do that in a different part. What is most important to cover for sure right now is this right here. Bitcoin now braced for a black swan shock as Mt. Gox prepares to repay 142,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, this is surely taking the crypto market by storm right now. Everybody is talking about this repayment as, again, Jed McCaleb and I guess the whole team lost 600 to 900,000 Bitcoin. Nobody knows exactly how. Nobody knows exactly what happened or how things went. But also, it's a really big question mark as to how the holders from back then will get paid back from the amount of Bitcoin that was actually found back. To what degree, in increments or with actual dollars, with Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. A lot of questions were going on surrounding it. And we're getting closer and closer to some sort of resolution where a lot of people are going to get their Bitcoin back, roughly 140,000 of them. And then if the, for example, end of August of this year is going to get some repayments going in, for example, Bitcoin. Well, a lot of these guys, they basically had their Bitcoin not more than at $500 or so. So right now, their Bitcoin is at a crazy price in comparison to where it was at that point. There's a good amount of selling pressure that's mostly going to come from this. And again, you can understand 140,000 Bitcoin that all of a sudden all wants to be dumped onto the markets because, well, they're in, let's say, 50x profit or so. It's quite understandable. So it's just something to watch out for. And the whole Elon Musk thing, I'm still holding. I don't really care whatever they do, but I did need to get you guys this little update. Do you guys think Elon Musk / Tesla is weak for making this decision? Do you think they lied to us as to why they're doing it? Do you think they've lost faith in crypto? Or do you think it's because the big recession is coming, but they can't say that? Let me know what you think down below as to why they did this or what's going on with that. Do you think it's what the stockholders were wanting? Because apparently the 4%, Tesla stock recorded a 4% profit immediately after it published their earnings report. Very interesting to kind of think about the situation. Still holding. I guess it might showcase all coins are better, as they're still holding Dogecoin and maybe even Ethereum. Not so sure about that. But yeah, it's interesting to kind of think about. All right, I have a lot of other stuff, but I'll talk about it in a different video, I guess. Maybe some related today or maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video, though. If you did, make sure you press that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video later today.